Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 5:51 in the morning, and welcome back to Theory Time. Now, I have another theory today for you guys. It's on One Piece this time, not on Dragon Ball Super. Now, before I get started, I want to start by saying um, thank you to Masako X for watching my last theory video on Dragon Ball Super. The one where I discussed whether or not Vegeta is probably stronger than Goku. He had some feedback for me that I do want to take care of in the near future. I don't have any way to do it right now. He wanted me to get a more stationary camera and a better microphone so that my audio quality would be better and more consistent. I will get on that as soon as I have money for it, Masako. I thank you very much for your input on it, and having someone you admire watch and input on the stuff you make is actually very encouraging. Now, back to the task on hand because I have to clock in 8 minutes. So let's get to it. Today I want to talk about One Piece and the coming fight with Big Mom. Now, I feel like I need to make this video because there are a lot of people getting hyped that, oh, Luffy is finally going to fight Big Mom and he might beat Big Mom or he might end up with an alliance with Big Mom, and I don't think that's going to happen. Any of that. He might end up fighting Big Mom and her crew, but in the end, even with the allies he's got with Capone, with Caesar, with the Vinsmokes, if he convinces them to join, he's still lacking the firepower to punch through to Big Mom and take her out. He might be able to take out Big Mom. He might be able to punch through her crew. But I don't think he's got what it takes to do both. She's got an enormous crew. They're very strong. If Cracker is there, he might have to punch right through him again. I don't think so, but there are other Sweet Commanders. There are at least 2 other Sweet Commanders we know of who are probably just as strong and going to give Luffy just as hard a time. Luffy cannot beat Big Mom right now because, 1, he's wounded, and 2, he doesn't have his crew. If he's going to beat Big Mom, he's going to do it with his crew. Unless there is one other way where Luffy might beat Big Mom. And this is just an idea based on the character. Capone could end up being successful. Capone Beige is based off of Al Capone. Al Capone rose to power because he assassinated his boss and he ended up filling in the power vacuum himself with his own organization, and he actually absorbed some of his boss's old associates. A lot of them, if I remember correctly. And if Capone Beige does something similar with the Big Mom Pirates, I could see Luffy possibly beating Big Mom. However, that's going to come with a brand new challenge. That's going to come with the challenge of suddenly there's a brand new Yonko in Capone Beige, and Luffy's going to have to deal with him later on. Now, in the chapter that was released today, we did get a look at some of the stuff going on in Capone Beige's, in Capone's base. We know that he likes hygiene. He prefers people he's meeting with to be to be clean and taken care of. We also know that Capone is married to Lola's twin sister. I don't remember her name off the top of my head. I apologize. I just read the chapter, and it's early in the morning. I just rolled out of bed. Leave me alone. But yeah, no, Lola's twin sister is currently married to Capone. And part of me feels like that might have something to do with his decision to betray Big Mom. Apparently, Big Mom has been beating Lola's twin for 4 years, black and blue, just because she looks like Lola. And if Capone knows this, if Capone really does care about her, that could be something that helped push him over the edge of, all right, I'm done with this. I'm taking out Big Mom. But I'm getting off track here. Yeah, plain and simple of it is, I don't think Luffy can beat Big Mom right now. It would be very cool to see Capone succeed in his assassination plan and take over the organization. It would provide a new opponent that we haven't seen before, not a whole lot of anyway, stepping into the ring and suddenly becoming a serious contender And let's be honest, his power set could make him a real contender in the world of One Piece. He's got a unique ability that I could see a lot of people struggling to combat. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to happen. There's no evidence to support this theory might be coming other than the character and that he's based off of and his own habits. So it's just speculation at this point from kind of a dreamer. What I see to be more likely to happen is they're going to lose to Big Mom, like I said originally, and they're going to end up having to escape when she goes on one of her rages. Joy Boy Theories actually has said this very several times in his videos. I'll post a link down his channel again in the comments below. He thinks that the Tamakabako box, I think I said that right, the box that Luffy got from the Fishman Island, he says it has a bomb in it, and it does. It has some powerful explosives. And Joy Boy Theories thinks that it's going to explode when Big Mom opens it at the wedding and damage the wedding cake. And she's going to go in one of her rages, which can only be satiated if she gets a certain dessert item that she wants. In this case, it would be the wedding cake, which is very difficult to make and is not going to have a whole lot of ingredients just lying around for it. It's going to be a hard process to get this going for her, and she's going to destroy a lot of her own crew, a lot of her own territory in her uncontrollable illness rage. During that time, Luffy, Capone, and probably the Vinsmokes are all going to look and go, we can't beat her, now's the time to get gone. And they're going to haul ass away from there. Now, Luffy and Capone may end up staying allied, because Luffy is going after Kaido, a very dangerous individual. Capone's abilities and his crew strength would be a great asset to that cause. We'll see how that goes. Another idea I'm having, and this is going to be the last one because it's almost time for me to clock in. Big Mom is going to be coming after Luffy again. If he's managed to escape, if he managed to end the wedding, take Sanji away, and all that, she's going to be livid. She's going to be after his head. She's going to want vengeance. And she's going to be coming for Luffy. And at that time, I believe that that wheel of hers, the wheel of, oh, you want to leave my crew that she pulled with Jinbei, is going to come into play again. And the one I believe that's going to spin it is not going to be Luffy. I think it's going to be Roronoa Zoro. You know, the gambler of the group. The lucky one of the group. I gotta turn the light off. It's time for me to go in. Anyway, I'll get into that at a later discussion. But I felt like I needed to make this theory video this morning. And you know what? I wish I had more time with it, but that's all I have. Anyway, guys, I will get into more theories later on. I'll probably expand on this later on. But for now, this has been The Big Bouncy, and I'm bouncing out, y'all. Bye!